Well, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the channel. Today we're doing things a little different. I'm not in my normal outside setting, and I have my beautiful wife, Alina, with me.
So blind.
Say, hey, Alina.
I
So, today I want to talk a little bit about retirement planning. Now, not necessarily like what you might think about retirement planning, but I want to talk about more the process of retiring. Now, depending on where you work, that process may be simple and it may be complicated. For me, I worked at a place that we didn't have a pension, and you pretty much, it was pretty simple. Basically, you just quit. Uh, I mean, really, that was all there was to it. And now, granted, you could work out your insurance with HR and all that stuff, and that took a little bit of pre-doing, but that was really all there was to it. And for a lot of people, that's it. If you're self-employed, it's not that complicated at all. And because of that, I guess mine went really, really fast, and I didn't have much time to think about it.
Excuse me.
To be honest, it was it just went like in a 24-hour period. But today, Alina has taken the first step to her retirement process.
Yay.
Now, for her, it's a little different. She works for the state, and the process itself is quite detailed and lengthy. And so you have to start it pretty early, and there's a lot to it. A lot of meetings, a lot of all kinds of stuff. So she had her first meeting today. That'll be followed by another meeting, and probably another one.
Yeah.
And all of that is what, like a 100 and something day process.
It's anywhere between 90 to 120.
So
Yeah.
kind of lengthy. Again, in comparison to what I did, then a lot different. But one of the things that I wanted to specifically for her to talk about is how does it feel and what do you think? I mean, you work 30 years. And that last 5, most people start counting down the last 5, and I know that.
I started at 10.
Yep, I mean, I know you've been counting down for a while, and now it's here. You've actually we're not talking about it anymore.
Huh?
We've actually
we're
taken
doing
the first step. We've done something. Now, with that said, it's not irreversible, not at this point. I believe the HR manager said that the next step would make it that was like the point of no return. But today was the first step in filing the paperwork.
Yeah.
So you've been waiting on it for a long, long time. How does it feel?
It feels good. A little nervous, excited. So it was kind of a combination of both. I mean, I felt like I was like a little jittery almost when I was sitting in there, just because, it's a big step to take. Yes, I've been counting on it and, or counting it down, I should say. I mean, 84, let's see, tomorrow will be 83 actual working days that I have left. August 31st will be my very last working day. And then September 1st, I'll be officially retired. So looking forward to it. Excited about it again, but it was a little nerve-wracking just because, not that it was difficult as far as what we had to do, but just the thought of it. I mean, it's a big step. So granted, like you said, I'm not at the final step yet, so I could change my mind. I'm not going to. No plans on that. But it's a little nerve-wracking, after working for so many years. It's not just 30 years, by the way. That's just 30 with the state. I've been working since I was 15 and a half. So it's a long time coming. And, I'm happy that it's getting here. So, yeah.
It's kind of like, I guess kind of like making one of your goals.
Yeah.
I mean,
Big goal.
30 years is a long time.
Yeah.
And you do the same thing for 30 years.
Especially in the field that I'm in.
Yeah, I mean,
It's,
just
it's
to
a
up
long time.
and start thinking the mental process of it that, hey, I'm actually going to stop doing this.
Yeah.
There's a lot to that. Retirement, and I can tell you this because I've already done it, there's a lot mentally to it. There's as Alina said, there's excitement.
Yeah.
There's that, I guess, that feeling of accomplishment that, I made it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, like everything else, the other part settles in. The like, you're all excited, like, hey, I'm going to retire. And then it's like, oh,
yeah,
I'm going to retire.
Yeah.
I guess I could maybe a little bit compare it to when you find out you're pregnant. You're really excited, and then all of a sudden it hits you and it scares you. And retiring can be a little scary because it's an unknown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you plan.
Yeah.
You try to plan financially and everything.
I'm about as prepared as I can be. We have both been. But, it's always in the back of your head. I'm like, okay, am I going to have enough? And, should I do this or should I delay it a little longer? And the thought crossed my mind about delaying it a little bit, actually about a year or two maybe.
Yeah.
And then I kind of changed my mind and I was like, you know what? Life is too short. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. 30 years with the state, if you're not familiar with it, basically gives you a full retirement within the pension system. So that's basically what I did. It's a full 30 years. I did make a little switch between like 5 years ago. Prior to that, I was actually in the same emergency services field, but in a different level. This one that I'm in now, and I have been for the past 5 years, is a little more relaxed, not quite as stressful and things like that, which it was very nice to be able to do.
I think that kind of softened the blow.
It did.
It made the last few years easier, which a lot of people do that.
Yep.
They'll take a position that's kind of I wouldn't say cushy, but
a
little more laid back and
Yeah.
relaxed than what they've been doing.
Yeah.
Not to necessarily coast during those last few years, but
It's been very nice.
to have it a little easier.
Yeah.
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 So, I can, again, mine went so fast that I didn't have time to think about it. I actually had no time whatsoever until it was already done. And after, a week or so, when the dust settled, that's when I started thinking of, oh, crap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not working anymore. I'm retired. And, with her process, she's going to have the next 3 months to think about it. And I think our next meeting is
roughly anywhere
50,
between
60 days, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So basically, and that's when she has to make the final decision that, this is it.
Yeah. Once I do that step, then that's it. It's,
So you got, what, 2 months
basically
to think about it?
Yeah, but I'm not going to change my mind.
I don't blame you, but it's just interesting to know that, with your process,
Yeah, I know.
you have time.
A lot of time.
to think about it.
I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, time gives you the opportunity to question what you're doing.
I know.
Am I doing right? Am I doing wrong?
Mm-hmm.
So
I think I'm doing the right thing. Again, we both kind of planned the best that we could. Incomes are different for everybody, and based on what we both were able to bring in, I think we both did pretty good as far as planning. The rest of it'll just be, what it'll be.
well, and it depends on who you listen to.
Yeah.
If you listen to a financial advisor,
Yeah.
they're going to tell you you'll never have enough money
I
to
know.
retire because they think you
Yeah.
should have like $10 million or some kind of crap to
Yeah.
retire, which is actually not necessary, but that's a whole nother video. But yeah, I mean, you always question, you wonder, okay, am I doing the right thing? Am I going to have enough? And of course, then you're excited. So
I am excited. And again, you can look at it in different ways. It's kind of one of those things. Life is short. I have met my requirement that I needed to meet in order to do my 30 years retirement within the state pension. So I think it's time for me to go ahead and do what I need to do as far as retirement, and what I feel that I need to do and I want to do. And the rest of it will just be what it'll be.
well,
So
so unless something changes in the next 60 days, then we'll be moving on to the next step, which is not 100% irreversible, but
No.
a lot more complicated to reverse it.
yeah, I could reverse it if I wanted to, but again, life is short. You need to live your life as well. It's not all about work. I think it's time. I'm happy about it. I'm excited. Just a little nervous about it, just because it'll be something new that I'm not used to. It did the same thing for him, so we'll see.
We'll see. We'll touch base again in a couple of months and let you know if anything changes, good or bad or whatever. But if you've been in this situation before, whether you had a quick retirement or you had one that the process took a long time, let me know in the comments. Tell me how it went for you. Maybe somebody has some questions that they want to ask. Ask away, and hopefully somebody out there can answer those questions.
Yeah.
I certainly appreciate you helping me today.
Yeah.
I kind of threw her under the bus on this. I didn't even tell her what the video was about,
No.
but I wanted what she was feeling and thinking to be fresh on her mind, and that's why I set up the camera and did this one. If you like this video, then hit that subscribe.
Like, share.
Share it with somebody that is either going to retire or already retired if you think they can benefit from it. And I hope you have a great day.
Thanks for watching. See ya.